Good morning, it's Monday the 22nd of January. I woke up feeling a bit unwell today, to be honest. I feel really achy and I've got an ulcer under my tongue, which doesn't feel very nice at all. And then it was my turn with the kids. Esme woke up really nicely, to be fair, but later than she originally wanted to. Interesting. Why people turn all the way around and around. Okay. She wanted to wake up early to make us all cheese on toast in the air fryer. My auntie gave her a little recipe for it yesterday, not a recipe, like instructions for how to make it yesterday, and she tried and it was nice, so she wanted to make it for breakfast, but she woke up about 7:05, I think, so it wasn't quite early enough to do that before we go to school. Dante did not want to wake up and kept putting the covers over his face. Caden woke up okay, but then he got really whingy, bless him, and he was saying his legs were hurting. He just wasn't himself really. So they were alright. And then when I dropped them off at Breakfast Club, not with it. When I dropped them off at Breakfast Club, Dante was saying he's scared of everything, doesn't want to go to club, and you're just like, mate, you have to. Sorry, but you have to. I'm about 5 minutes away from work now. Looking forward to tomorrow, which is payday. And over the weekend, I managed to sort out some stuff for cash stuffing, so I want to start cash stuffing, and I've managed to print off some vinyl labels for my envelopes, which I may make my own envelopes in time, but at the moment I've just got some zippy envelopes, and I've also made a few challenges which I'm looking forward to using. I did film some of the making of, so I haven't decided if I'm going to insert it into this video or if I'll make a separate one. Obviously when you're watching this I'll have made that decision, so don't know why I'm telling you. Same as usual, Monday means it's starting with an assembly. I teach English, then it's break time, then I teach maths, and then in the afternoon I've got my planning time, so it should be a nice day. I still need to obviously cut the kids later as well, which will be fine. Picking them up is always easier than dropping them. I think that's it really, nothing else to report. Everything else is all good. So that's Monday done. Just left school and on my way to pick the kids up. Very tired today. Can't actually wait to get back into bed. Spaghetti bolognese for dinner tonight. Children are very entitled. Crossing the road when it's red for them and expecting the cars to just stop. So I just had a little slang match at the Cupra. Morning guys, it's Tuesday, the 23rd of Jan, and it's payday, so it's nice to have money in my account for a hot minute. It will stay there until the bills get paid and then I'll be down to nothing again. But yeah, so like I said, we are planning on starting to do cash stuffing and budgeting, just to make sure that we try and keep our finances healthy. This month, well, last month, we sat down, no, it is this month. In the month of January, we have sat down and looked at all of our bills, and we're trying to get to a point where all of our shared bills come out of our shared account, because at the moment a lot of them come out of my account, and then it makes it feel like I've got lots of bills when actually they're not my bills. Like, for example, the car payment for the other car, the car insurance for the other car, both car taxes. They're not my bills, they're family bills, and yet I pay them, if that makes sense. So we want to get to a point where they come out of a shared account so it doesn't feel like it's mine. And yeah, so I mean, I know they still have to be paid, so it doesn't really make a difference where it comes from, but yeah. My personal bills are only like 30 quid, I think, which is Cricut subscription, the printer subscription, which is for, I can't even remember what it's called. Instant Ink, that's what it's called. So HP do this program whereby you pay for the amount of pages that you think you print a month, and it's a set fee. I think mine's £2.99 a month, I think, for up to 50 pages, which might change. And then they send you ink on the basis that you are printing that amount. I don't know if they can keep an eye on what ink you've gotten, and I don't know how that bit works, maybe, to be honest, but so far I've always been under it, and then they carry over the pages. So yeah, 1 month I think I was over, but because I had carryover pages, it was, you know, it was fine. Yeah, so that's that. And I've ordered a budget planner, which it's a pucker one, and it's got, like, see, my favourite animal is a pig, and obviously that kind of goes with saving because the piggy banks, and so it's got a pig on the front. And yeah, so I'm going to sit down and actually write it in one place, because the thing is, I've got loads of like little bits of scrappy note paper with information on. Like, our bills are in a spreadsheet, but I was trying to work out exactly how much I had to put into a joint account, how much my husband had to put in a joint account, all of our extra income. So for example, child benefit, that goes in, yesterday that came in, and one of my sons is entitled to DLA, disability living allowance, so that came in today actually as well. So child benefit and DLA are 4 weekly, so they don't always correlate with payday, but they did this month. So yeah, so I just need to actually write it all down and work out exactly what we've got going where. I have transferred what I thought I was transferring this morning, and then I found another bit of paper that had a different amount on it, and I was like, I don't even know, because obviously they're just random jottings, I don't even know what each one was based on. I'm thinking it could potentially be based on if I managed to get over all of the bills that are not my bills, then it would be that amount, and if I didn't, then it would be that amount. I think that might be what it is. In which case I might need to transfer myself back some money, I think, maybe, I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. So yeah, because I've got a loan that comes out of my account that's from HSBC, which is my bank, and I don't know if I can set that up to come out of a different account. I'm not sure if I can. And then there's other little things that are really irritating to have to change, like what one did I try and change? Oh, the tax for the cars. So one's like £13 something, the other one's £15 something, I think, or 15 and 20, something in that region anyway, like less than £40 for both. And you have to, well, I suppose you could write to them to change it, but I tried to do the chat. It asks you all of your details, so it wants to know the registration, the make, the model, your date of birth, your address, so everything. And then it says, I'm sorry, we don't have any advisors. I've done that 3 times now, and it's really annoying. And you know, we're kind of in that era where we don't really send things off in the post anymore, you know. So I don't know why it can't just be done online. It's really simple. There's another one I tried to change. I think that might have been the car loan, which you have to download the direct debit instruction form, fill it out and send it off in the post. Again, I'm just not going to. If I could fill it out online and just email it to them, I would do that, but it's just too much of a faff. And yeah, I'm not that bothered about it coming out of my account. We've only got that one till, is it September, October is the last payment, one of the two, and then we've got a balloon payment to pay, but that's all taken care of, so that's okay. So yeah, might just suffer that one until then. Yeah. And then we've got other little tiny ones, like Ring, for example, which is £3.49 a month, I think. It comes out of mine, but I'm not going to notice a difference if that comes out or doesn't come out. Probably not. And so yeah, so there's not really any point in changing them, to be honest, because they don't actually bother me. But yeah, it was just something that we spoke about. Yeah, I think that's everything to talk about this morning. Just on my way to work. Dropped the kids off this morning. Nobody wanted to wake up this morning. Got to 17 minutes past 7, and I took pictures of all 3 kids still asleep, despite me trying for over half an hour to wake up Esme and over 15 minutes to wake up the boys. Yeah, they just did not want to wake up, but they did wake up, and we left the house at 7:40, so they did really well, to be fair, considering. Go on then, mate, you can go in there. Or not. It just amazes me when people want to come in your lane, how they just can't get in. It's not that hard. Yeah. Hi guys, it's Tuesday afternoon. It's now 5 to 3 and I've just left work. Normally I'm at work for a staff meeting tonight, but I got a message earlier to say that after school club is cancelled at my kids' school today because of illness. So I've had to leave now to go get them. They finish school at 3:30, so I should have enough time to go get them. Yeah, luckily my school are really understanding, and I couldn't ask for more, to be honest, because obviously these things happen. I paid for them to be in after school club tonight till 5, so it's not like I'm trying not to make it work. But at this sort of short notice, there's nothing else I can really do about it. You know, I've not got family around that don't work, so it's not like, you know, I can't just magic that out of the air. Luckily Aleem's off tomorrow, so if it's a problem tomorrow, he is getting them anyway. We don't need after school club until next Monday, I think. Is that right? Yeah. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week. So yeah, so it shouldn't impact us any further. Yeah, I hope whoever's unwell is okay, obviously. We're all unwell at one point or another, aren't we? Yeah, it's just a bit inconvenient. So yeah, so I'm on my way to get them. But it's kind of worked out well, to be honest, because I was dreading tonight. Because I should have been at staff meeting until 4:30. Then I have half an hour to get the kids by 5. That's when their after school club finishes. And then Esme has to be at Brownies for 5:45. So I had 45 minutes to get them home, get them fed, and then get Esme back to Brownies, which is kind of close to school, to be fair. So yeah, I mean, it's only less than 10 minutes away, but that would have been a quick turnaround. So actually, with this bonus time now, it's going to work out quite nicely, because I'm going to have a bit longer at home to get them fed and sorted before I need to go out again. Yeah, so it's all good, all worked out well in the end. Yeah. So actually there's less cars on the road now. I suppose people are parked up at their kids' school at the moment collecting them, so I should actually be able to get there in a decent time. Good morning, it's now Wednesday. Wednesday the 24th of January, and I'm on my way to work. Aleem's at home today. May had brownies last night. She loved it, and she came home with her little promise sheet, and she, bless her, she went straight upstairs and tried to memorise it, and she has already in one night, so she's really happy with herself. I haven't spoken to her properly this morning, so I don't know if she's remembered it overnight or not, but she definitely knew it before she went to bed, so that's good. Bless her. She has a question. Why do they need a piece of string and a 20p? Where does that come from? What is that for? I was in the brownies when I was a kid, and I'm pretty sure we were asked to bring some random things as well, quite possibly that. But can't remember what the rationale behind it was, or yeah, is it something to do with just always being prepared? Is it, you know, is that why? It's just very, yeah, don't know why. So if anyone does know, please let us know, because we'd love to know the reason why. Yeah, I think that's it actually. Obviously I missed staff meeting last night, so no meetings tonight after school, and then I've only got one more school day because I'm on a course on Friday, so that's nice. I feel like a part-timer this week, which is a lovely feeling, especially on full-time pay. Same again every week would be lovely. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so I'm going to carry on with the journey, put some music on, put the heating on because it's cold, and yeah, I'll speak to you later or tomorrow. Morning guys, it's Thursday the 25th of January, a month since Christmas. Oh my goodness, it feels like so long ago now, and 11 months to the next one. Wow. So yeah, this morning I just wanted to talk about Etsy. Now, I've just opened my own shop, so I've had an Etsy account for years. I think it said I joined in like 2010, something like that. And I've bought a few things over the years, you know, not much, it's not like Amazon to me. And I thought, you know, the savings trackers I'd made, I thought I might as well pop those up and see if anyone's interested. Obviously they're fully customizable, as in if you don't like the background colour I can change that, if you don't like the icons that can be changed. If anyone wanted me to make one that, you know, was a shopping tracker or, you know, grocery tracker with a different idea, you know, it's all the same principle kind of thing. So I thought I'd do that. And I posted those. I made one listing, not yesterday, the day before. So when's that? Tuesday. With all three on, and made it a personalisable thing and said, you know, tell me which one you want or what adaptations you want, kind of thing. And on that day I had 4, 5, 6 messages from Etsy support, or so-and-so at Etsy support, or tech support, or technical support, you know, variety of names, saying things along the lines of, someone has purchased your item, but you need to verify your bank details before we can pay it to you, basically. And then, so yeah, so obviously I kind of thought, oh, maybe that's how it is then, maybe that's what you're supposed to do. So, but part of me is really cautious about that kind of thing, because I'm a bit like, you know, the way it's worded, and you just kind of think, this seems like it's not written by Etsy. It just, there's something off about the grammar. There's a missing word in a couple of sentences. There wasn't any spelling mistakes, I don't think. But do you know what I mean? Like, it was just the nuances of how it was written. I was not believing it, basically. And so I reported the messages as spam. And then I had a message off of someone that seemed like a person. And they said, I've paid for your product, but it's not appearing in my orders. But the money has come out of my bank. Can you help me? And I was a bit like, what if I've blocked them and actually that is right? What if you do need to do that? I'm like, because that sort of seemed a bit more plausible. And then I was like, no, I still don't believe that. So I just replied to this person and said, very sorry, I haven't received any new orders for my items. And if you have any queries, I suggest you contact Etsy support. And I've not had a reply, so I assume that that was a scam message as well. And then I had another couple yesterday. I think I had another 5 yesterday of different accounts. So, you know, you're just like, if your shop was actually up and running and you were getting messages saying, oh, I paid for this, but it's not coming up, blah, 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 and it was actually genuine, would you know? Like, I just don't understand. And how long do I have to put up with these technical support messages? Or are they real? Am I spamming them, but actually they're real? No. But yeah, it just seems bizarre. I'm really, to be honest, I'm kind of thinking, is it even worth it? Is it worth the hassle? Because it's just annoying. It's like every time I see a message from Etsy and it says, congratulations, you've sold your project, I'm like, oh yay, someone's bought it. And then I read the message and I'm like, another scam one, fantastic, amazing, no one's bought it. It's just quite deflating, you know? You know, when you're just, yeah, I don't know. I do have a little bit of a fragile ego sometimes, so I'm like, oh. But yeah, so that's how that is going at the moment. Sorry for the kind of rant, but I'm just a little bit like, is that what Etsy people have to put up with all the time? Is it just for your first few days? Is it once you've marched the wall of spam, you stop guessing them? I don't know. It's just, yeah. I don't know what sort of time frame to put on it for me to put up with it before I just sort of say, do you know what, I've had enough. Yeah. Right. I am on my way to work. This is, although it's Thursday and playground duty day, it is my Friday this week because I have a course tomorrow, so it's my last day at school this week, so that's nice. And we are taking the kids, assuming they have a good day today, because that's the bargain. We're going to take the kids to a buffet tonight, so that'll be nice as well. The boys in particular have been so looking forward to it. They're like, yeah, we're going to a buffet. I think Caden's even said he's told his teacher, which is really sweet. Yeah, so it's nice to be able to do those sort of things and be able to treat the kids and them actually appreciate it. And I think if we did it all the time, then they wouldn't. They'd just be like, oh, doing that again, are we? Whereas, yeah, when it becomes a treat, then it's really nice and they appreciate it. So.
Well, that's a cool.